I am Eden Ocean, joined by the wonderful Chizzy Fizzy, and we can already see a pick onto the San Francisco Shock. Striker falls to himself. However, they are being pressured back. Doha's getting a massive amount of value on the ferry. As you can see, the barrage is already ready. Gamsu putting his toe on the point, making a stand. Here's the contest, and Doha's quick with the barrage, able to stay alive through it. DK will fall. The lamp used up by Crimzo. Striker's now down to the fall of Gamsu. San Francisco Shock pulled together all in the point by Gamsu, and the damage is coming in. Dallas Fuel taking the stand, a nice res by Closer, and it's only a matter of time now. Probably the smarter decision for Shock. They don't want to engage when they don't have the manpower, but now that they do, they've come around from the backside, looking to cut them off completely from the payload. Here comes a big halt, and the Blizzard as well from Dallas. They really want to engage. Chohyo Bin will fall right away to DK's Reaper. Sound Barrier to keep them alive, just to keep them a little bit more healthy through this fight. They do not want to make this a bad investment, and DK will find another onto Rascal. Here comes the Supercharger. San Francisco Shock want to turn this around, but the Death Blossom from Striker is shut down by Doha instantly. Counter Gravitic Flux as well. It's a large one, getting lots of damage into the backline, but not going to be enough. The San Francisco Shock need to make an aggressive stance here and shut down Gamsu Supercharger. Here it is. Blizzard as well to pair it up as they rotate onto the back. Striker's going to be able to find two, but Doha's on the point. Will he be able to cap it, perhaps?
That is not good news right now. Decay able to use the Death Blossom, only finds one, but that one is huge in just Smurf. No, eats the Blizzard from Rascal. Absolutely huge. Crimzo, another coalescence in this fight. This is not looking good for San Francisco. They have no tanks on the field right now. They're sitting in spawn. Rascal, Violet both fall, and now Dallas is in great position to finish this off.
Dallas Fuel turning that fight completely around, climbing a mountain. Here's the Supercharger to help try and finish this last leg. We see the Doomfist from Doha already getting a nice pick on a Striker. Smurf will fall down as well. They can't shut down the Supercharger, and they can't stop the damage. Dallas Fuel able to pull it out of nowhere. Here comes the aggressive push. Another Maywall again. A huge uppercut onto the back line. Not able to find the value, though, and the freeze from Doha is too powerful. Chohyo Bin will fall by it as well. And the numbers are there for the Dallas Fuel as the fight evolves and rotates onto the point. Nice accretion from Note onto Rascal.
They're set up on the high ground right now. They're going to have to come down to contest, but Gamsu back in the fight, drops the Supercharger, but Striker uses the Death Blossom, not able to find any. Decay finds one, though, with the assist from the Supercharger from Gamsu. And this is a tough situation for Dallas. They're only going to have a Supercharger. They use it early to hopefully engage, but Smurf counteracts with one of his own.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a stalemate here, but Rascal will find a pick onto the enemy Supercharger, the both Superchargers down, but San Francisco Shocker in the driver's seat right now. Here comes an amazing Gravitic Flux from Chohyo Bin. Lots of damage into the back line. A nice beat to help keep the team healthy, and although DK is on the point with Closer, it may not be enough to keep him alive in this fight. Not even a tick, Chizzy. As they go again, Gamsu's going to get walled off. He's able to back up a little bit here, but Note in a really tough position, beamed down by Violet's Coalescence. Both Mays trying to contest the point here. Here comes the Halts as the Orisas go toe-to-toe. Dallas Fuel with the Amp Matrix trying to seal the deal, but they need to break through this Maywall. Are not going to have a chance. Here's Gamsu, who's able to make his way through, but the damage orbit is there. The Dragon Strike is eaten by Chohyo Bin, and San Francisco Shock not here to play around. Here's a nice Gravitic Flux from Note, able to slow down this push, but they don't have the damage to follow up with a nice Coalescence from Violet. DK, a lot of the damage already gone. Here comes the Sound Barrier to help push in, get aggressive. Dallas Fuel forced to back up off the point and back up into a Blizzard. They will of Rascal. They really didn't stand a chance. There was just so much firepower coming in from San Francisco Shock.
This is really a Final Fight territory, and they're not going to allow Dallas to even come in and contest early. Gravitic Flux out, but Doha, huge EMP, able to find 4, but can they capitalize on it? Trade for trade here. Rascal down, Decay also down. It's a 5v5 fight. Both Coalescences come out from each team, but Dallas needs to push towards the point. 90% and ticking up here for San Francisco. We are now in a fully even fight here. Dallas taking their spot on the point. This drum going to be used as great cover for them, but San Francisco looking to get aggressive. Note, opts out this Gravitic Flux, able to find one, gets one onto Chohyo, but Striker in the back, able to find 3. And the Supercharger, Note, takes him down, but not before Striker wipes out half of the team. Smurf and Moth follow it up onto 2 more, and that was the fight changer there. Striker, huge Death Blossom to give San Francisco the first map win there on Sanctuary. But a huge wall out from Rascal, but Doha able to find Rascal early. That's the pick that they're looking for. Flux out from Note finds two, but a counteracted sound barrier from Moth. Blizzard out from Doha. Zones San Francisco away. 93% ticking up. Dallas has to touch. Smurf falls as well. This is the opportunity now. No main tank for San Francisco. Big bodies on the point for Dallas, and they will regain capture progress here. This is now final fight territory once Smurf rejoins his team.
San Francisco Shock, they don't have a lot of options to work with. Here comes the sound barrier, but Gamsu isn't going to be found by it as the fight moves back onto the point. Smurf able to trigger overtime. Here comes the Blizzard on the high ground. Choyobin will take out DK, but Closer will find Smurf. Here's the Coalescence already coming in from Crimzo to keep the team alive, but it's only a matter of time. Note finds Choyobin. Where is the damage from San Francisco Shock? They need to be making some kind of stop. Striker will be frozen up as this fight moves back and forth over the point. Here's the Death Blossom, but no one is near him to take him down, and a nice gravitic flex to move him off the point.
They're still contesting, though. It's incredible. Big shout out to the healers for keeping San Francisco alive right now, but they get off the point. Decay, despite not finding a single person with that Death Blossom, nobody wanted to touch the point. He didn't find anybody, but he zoned them off the point. A great Blossom there from Decay. We now go to the final map on Busan. We are on downtown. This is exactly what everybody was hoping for. Going the distance in map 5.
As this next fight breaks out, here's the Maywall coming out early from Dallas Fuel. No one has fallen yet. Nice coalescence from both sides to keep the teams alive. But Dallas Fuel are looking to put the pressure on. Here comes a nice gravitic flux, able to catch out 3 from San Fran. Will it be enough to do the damage? Everyone's very low on the point, and Doha and DK will find the picks.
There's 3, now 4 down for San Francisco. Dallas will be able to capture at this point once they get rid of all the staggers. 43% though over to San Francisco. Good progress there. One thing I've noticed is it seems that San Francisco has been more of the aggressor, because you've seen them be aggressive on Violet's Coalescence, but they've also been very aggressive on Moth's Speed Boost. And that's something I think Dallas has kind of lacked. They've been very aggressive on Crimzo's Coalescences, but I've seen less of Closer really taking advantage of that speed boost to go and engage on San Francisco compared to what they've done to Dallas.
There's that early supercharger from Smurf and a sound barrier to try and counter it out, but Gamsu has already fallen. That's a lot of the point presence gone from Dallas Fuel. They're going to need to see something happen. Striker's Death Blossom isn't going to quite find the value. An amazingly powerful Blizzard here from Doha to shut down the momentum. Here's a counter Blizzard from Rascal. They want to make something happen here. And here comes the Death Blossom, instantly shut down. Not able to quite find that value with the Blizzard already encapsulating the point. Looks like we'll find a flip here. A relatively even 46 now to 46.
Early gravitic flux out from Choyobin, and Gamsu Supercharger goes down immediately. Dallas caught out in this hallway right now with Choyobin as he takes down Closer, and that is going to have to be a reset. But no, they are able to find Choyobin out quick, but that's 3 down for Dallas. They need a full reset here. They're coming up on final fight territory. They cannot push in with only 3 players. 80% in counting for San Francisco. Dallas going to come back and recontest with the Flux and Coalescence of their own. The only thing that can counteract that for San Francisco is Violet's Coalescence. So Dallas, on paper, has the one-up right here.
They need to touch the point, though. They've only got 10 seconds to do it, maybe less. Here's a gravitic flux, but who's going to touch the point for Dallas Fuel? They're nowhere near the thing. They need to send someone around. Here it comes Closer. He's able to touch, but the manpower's already gone. They were able to shut them down while they were trying to rotate through that tiny hallway, and it's just a support duo from Dallas Fuel. Are they going to be able to clutch this out? There's the supercharger from Shock, and Dallas Fuel has no more bodies on the point. San Francisco Shock win it in an exciting 3-2 5-map series. Holy Chizzy, what a game that we had to watch. Incredible stuff.
The 2019 champions prevail. When you look at it overhead, you say, oh, of course San Francisco won. But when you look at it in reality, you look down to the bare bones of what everything was. Dallas gave San Francisco arguably the best game of the 2020 season so far.